Good morning, great people. It's a beautiful Sunday, and Mark the Motivator is here to bring you a message that I've been thinking about and has been brewing on me, okay? When they're talking about Kanye West and the Kyrie Irving situation of them saying some things that they consider as anti-Semitic and all those things, but you know, the power that be, that the organizations that they work for are controlled by the Jewish people, okay? All right, and then, you know, and they want to make it seem like they are the only Jews or the first Jews or whatever, you know, and it clearly in the book, it clearly explains who the Hebrews were, who the Jews were, you know, and all of that. So when they start enlightening people and telling the people about who they really are and what we really should do, they want to be criticized, put on the cross, just like they did Jesus. Put him on the cross and crucify him, okay? You know, that's what they did to Jesus, because he was coming to tell the truth to the people, and they crucified him. So when Kanye and Kyrie want to tell the truth to the people, they crucify him. Malcolm X told the truth to the people, they crucify him. Okay? Martin Luther King told the truth. Medgar Evans, everybody told the truth to the people about what was really going on. They crucified him. So that's exactly what they're doing to these young brothers here. Now, since these young brothers choose to open their mouths and tell the truth, now they need to figure out, hey, now what can I do to bring the people together to come on their side, to get together and unify and get on their side to defeat this power that be, that's constantly trying to put their knee on our neck and keep us, put us in that situation that we really don't want to be in, which is called slavery, control us. You know, I don't want to be controlled. Matter of fact, I can't be controlled, because I would lose control of somebody trying to control me. You know understand? So one thing that we need to start doing is working together. I don't know what y'all think, but this is what I have to say. Okay, you have children that's growing up. You have new babies coming up that know nothing about their history. You know, and I know you're not telling them that, because you know why? Most of y'all went to school and all they told you that you were a slave. And don't you know, even today, that's all they do is teach the kids of Black history that they were slaves. Their ancestors were slaves. So if you're teaching a person that all they were was a slave and nothing more than that, you know how they're going to feel about themselves? They're going to feel that they are nothing. We're nothing but a slave. We ain't nothing no anyway. We were slaves. We don't have any control of anything, you know? So this is what we got to do. We got to take control by teaching our youth who you are, who you really are, because they're not going to teach your students, your teachers, your child that, you know? Because I was a teacher in the Shelby County schools. And I know when Black History came, there was no Black History program. There was nothing in the history book telling them that they were great, they were kings. Their ancestors were kings and had great kingdoms. You know, I was in there myself teaching air conditioning, heating, and construction. You know, Black History came, I had to tell them some things, and I realized that these kids know nothing about their heritage. So what we need to do today is start teaching our children who they are and where they come from. Okay? And it's not just Africa, because we were already here too. See, we control the whole continent. Okay, the continent of Africa and Americas. Okay? We were already here when they got here. Okay, if you listen to some of the books and some of the historians, they tell you there was already people of color there. You know, they met us, they greeted us there. If you listen to the story of the Pilgrims, who was there to save them because they were dying off? They didn't know how to cook. They didn't know how to make food. They didn't know how to grow anything. Who was there? There were people there. They try to tell you, oh, it was the Indians. Okay, who gave them that name? All right? Who gave you your name? Who told you you were Black? Who told you you were African American? Who told you were Negro? Who told you you were colored? You were told and programmed and taught that these things, that's what you were. Okay? Who told you that? Who gave you the books? All right? So when you realize this, you are none of those names and those titles and brands that they have given us. You are a man first, a human being first. Okay? And you're a human being who ancestors come from the continent of Africa, but they traveled all over this world. Okay? All over this country. And you must tell your children this. Okay? All right, take care.